legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing podcast. This is episode number 521, and as you can see, it's quite windy. I couldn't record the episode without that annoying wind, so I decided to wait until we finish our roughly 5 kilometers walk and record the introduction or first segment here at Murbach. It's lovely sunny weather despite the wind. We enjoyed the walk, and to be honest, we couldn't enjoy much more because of the power outage that we have in our estate, and that seems like a planned outage. The electricity was disconnected on purpose. We got a warning back in the days, probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but we completely forgot that it's today. So yeah, the only thing we were able to do, I was able to work a little bit on whatever battery remained in my laptop and phone, and also with my wife we just watched 2 or 3 episodes of Lie to Me because I have it saved on my hard drive, so I was able to connect it and watch it offline. Now we are going back home, so I'll be recording the rest shortly. And welcome back from the car again. It will be short and sweet because, as you can see, we have a beautiful sunset after a fairly weird and confusing day in terms of weather. We had rain, wind, gloominess, sun, and now we have that beautiful clear sunset that is just amazing. And I want to make sure that I sit down and enjoy it. I have a thermos with a bit of tea in it, and I will be just sitting and contemplating about my life, I guess, or whatever comes to my mind. And I don't have much time to contemplate anyway, because at 7 p.m. Julian has soccer training, so I need to make sure that I'm well before that, and I'll take him to the pitch, which is about 4 kilometers from us, and I'll probably have an hour of extra time for myself while he will be training again in a car. But at the time I already want to make sure that I have the episode recorded and possibly uploaded, so I don't have it in my backlog for today, especially that I want to go to sleep today early, because yesterday I had to stay overnight. I had one job to finish after hours, and I couldn't move it to any other day because that was the last remaining task that I specifically left for that time, because in the company one of our software tools were expiring today, so I wanted to make sure that I do the backup and archiving almost in the last hours or last minutes, so we have the last snapshot of data before the licenses expire. Today was pretty straightforward. You could see that we were on our walk. My back pain is gone, but I had terrible headache for most of the day, so I don't know if something is trying to get to me again, some form of virus or whatever, and both of these things were associated, or was it just stress? And I would say I was quite nervous recently, so I'm not sure. It might be combination of those, and also that night that wasn't fully slept through, because I slept maybe for 4.5 hours, so definitely not enough to feel healthy. So I'd say that might account for that as well. And outside of that, the only update is basically we had, I think I mentioned that at the beach, we had a power outage. That was planned power outage, but we completely forgot about it. So I was kind of half offline, meaning at work I was only able to do as much as my laptop battery was able to provide, and how long it was until it drained completely. But also the cellular coverage is very hard to achieve in our houses because they are so well insulated that the cellular networks are impossible to get through the walls and roof. So obviously you have technology like Wi-Fi calling, so we can still receive and make calls, but that only applies for voice services, meaning that if I want to receive SMS or the text message, I basically need to get close to the window and get some stable bar or two to receive that message. Otherwise we are pretty much cut off. And data, the same. Data doesn't work in-house. So once the power went off, router went off, so we had no access to internet, obviously inside the house, because when we went to the beach we had coverage, but then the phones were also in low battery because we couldn't charge them during the outage. So the power was off from about 10 a.m. up until 2:30 p.m. so quite a long time, but we're back online. Everything is good. So I'll just wrap up today. Nothing else to update on. Probably there will be more to talk about tomorrow, but for now that's it. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of the day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Stay tuned and see you tomorrow.